Now at 10, this is Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Good evening, I'm Stephen Reels, and thanks for joining us at the Fox 61 News at 10. This morning we had some ice move through the area, but the weather just got more crazy after that. Since moved out, and now we could see some more mild weather moving in along with some rain in the next few days. But before all that, a dense fog advisory already issued for the state of Connecticut. Meteorologist Deshaun Robinson already here to help break it down for us. Deshaun, can you please make sense of what's going on for me?
Hey guys, here's Stefan. Yes, tonight we have the perfect recipe for fog tonight. We have the cold ground, the melting snowpack, the milder temperatures, and the high moisture in the environment. So areas of dense fog into tomorrow morning, definitely be careful. Sunday will be a dreary day with light rain, and then we are watching the possibility for a heavier round of rain to move in Sunday night into Monday morning. And we are going to end the year on a warm and wet note. So we have that dense fog into tomorrow morning. Again, as you head out there, give yourself extra time and drive slowly. So right now we're seeing some areas of fog across the state. Visibility has been reduced to 3 miles in Hartford, 1 mile right now in Meriden, and 3/4 of a mile in New Haven. So definitely drive carefully out there. So it's cloudy and foggy with light rain that is currently falling in parts of New London, Middlesex, and New Haven counties. We will see these light showers persist on and off through the night. And boy, it's been a very active day for our friends down south. Some of this weather will work its way into our area for Sunday night. I'll have this and more coming up. Stefan?
Thanks, Deshaun. And on Saturday, the town of Portland said goodbye to this man, Sean Manning. The firefighter and town selectman passed away just over a week ago after he was hit by a car on December 18th. Before he was laid to rest in the Swedish cemetery in Portland, people gathered one last time. And tonight, we share how those people are remembering Sean Manning.
And Sean has been an asset to the town of Portland forever.
Across the town of Portland, the answer to who was Sean Manning will always be the same.
He was a public servant in every sense of the word.
Saturday, the Portland native was finally laid to rest after people from across the state paid their respects where Manning once went to class at Portland High School.
He was a caring person. He loved Portland. Portland was his love.
A man of many hats. A role Manning was widely known for was his position at the town's fire department. He served in a variety of roles since 1986, a firefighter, EMS, and a fire lieutenant. Manning was seen as a prime example in the department.
Sean was one of my top responders for our daytime calls, and we often ran calls together.
Outside of the PFD, Manning cared about his hometown. He was on the chair for the annual Thanksgiving food drive for the Portland Food Bank. He was an elected leader on the Portland Board of Selectmen, set to replace Portland First Selectman Ryan Curley in January.
He was so excited to step into this role.
Focusing on education, infrastructure, and public safety.
Being appointed to a position that he probably would have loved to have served, and a real tragedy for the town.
A town of people offered their support to Manning's family. From prayers to signs to donating to the family's GoFundMe page, which has now vastly exceeded its $10,000 goal.
He did a lot of good stuff in the town of Portland. Sean, we love you. We will always love you. Don't forget, we care about you and we're here for you.
And Sean Manning will be survived by his wife Terry, his daughter, and his 3 grandchildren. Our condolences to the family. And Dorothy Moxley has died at the age of 92. The Connecticut mother who spent almost 50 years seeking justice for her murdered daughter. Family says she died from flu complications and possibly pneumonia at her home in New Jersey on Tuesday. Moxley fought for decades to solve the murder of her daughter, Martha Moxley, a 15-year-old girl who was brutally beaten outside of her home. In October 1975, Martha Moxley's body was found at her family's estate in Greenwich, across the street from the family home of Michael Skakel, who was a cousin of the Kennedy family. Skakel was convicted in Martha's murder in 2002, but the state Supreme Court vacated his conviction in 2018. Dorothy granted Fox 61 an exclusive interview in May 2018. She spoke about her daughter and how she's coped with all that's happened in the years since Martha was killed.
When someone in your family is murdered, it never goes away. It just never goes away. But you learn where to put it. You know, it's there on the coffee table, but it's there. You know, maybe you don't handle it you don't have to pick it up every day, or you don't have to dust it every day, but it's there.
Dorothy told us she tried to find the joy in the small things, such as her cat, orchids, and the Yankees. And you can read more about her life at fox61.com. And the man accused of fatally shooting and killing a mother and her 4-month-old baby has been extricated back to Connecticut. Police say 23-year-old Lance Morales shot and killed 20-year-old Josiah Mercado and her baby Messiah Diaz in November. Officers say shots rang out on New Britain Avenue between Hillside and Fairfield Avenue. A man in his 20s was also hurt but survived. Morales was eventually arrested in Puerto Rico by U.S. Marshals. And police are investigating a situation in North Haven after this scene right here shut down streets. We're told by North Haven police responded to the scene on Monowies Avenue around 2 this morning near the off-ramps of I-91, that is, after reports someone was hit during a street takeover. Once officers showed up, several cars took off and no injured people were found. Turns out they were already at the hospital. Police received a call saying 2 men in their 20s were taken there after they were injured during the incident. North Haven PD are now on the lookout for the car in this video, a white 2016 Dodge Charger RT with a black hood. Anyone with any information of the car or people in the video are asked to call the police department, and calls can remain anonymous. And take a look at this. A high-speed passenger train crashed into a fire truck in Delray Beach, Florida early this morning. Investigators say it happened around 10:45. 3 firefighters were taken to the hospital and are listed in stable condition. 12 passengers on the train were also taken to the hospital with minor injuries. A ladder attached to the fire truck was torn from the truck, and the front of the train is completely smashed. The cause of the crash is under investigation at this point. Meanwhile, here locally, an early morning car crash is also under investigation in Plainfield. Firefighters were called to this accident at 7:44 on Green Hollow Road for a car into a pole. You can see the pole is split in half, and we're told that the driver was taken back to the hospital for minor injuries. And fire crews were also busy in Old Saybrook. They were called to Spencer Plains Road for an SUV that rolled over. You can see it right here. This is what they found when they got to the scene. One person was taken to the hospital. No word on what their condition is as of tonight. And take a look at this. This picture is from the Vernon Fire Department Facebook page. Fire crews responded to Bolton Road for a pickup truck that rolled over onto its roof. It happened just after 4:30 this morning. When firefighters got to the scene, they found the driver on the side of the road after they removed themselves from the vehicle. Now, there were some icy spots in parts of the state, but that has not been the determining factor to the crash. Police are still investigating the cause. And tonight we're following an incident out of Glastonbury. Police tell us a car went into the water at the Glastonbury Hill Country Club. When police got to the scene shortly after 9 a.m., they found an empty Acura SUV and a dead woman on a nearby golf cart path. We are told while the scene is clear, the incident is still under investigation. Glastonbury police say there is no risk to the public at this point. And right now, police in West Hartford are still on the hunt for the owner of a dog that was hit by a car. It happened around 6 o'clock on Newington Road Thursday night near the Newington town line. The dog is now in the care of West Hartford Animal Control. And if you live nearby, police ask you check your doorbell cameras to help them identify the owner. And we also have an update to a story. Police have now found the owner of an abandoned dog in Enfield. That person now faces cruelty charges for animals. Investigators say this adult pit bull mix was found tied to a tree in Brainerd Park. He only had enough leash to move 1 foot in any direction. The owner's name has not been released at this time, and authorities will keep the dog for the time being. And also heads up for Hartford drivers, the southbound ramp to I-91 will soon be closed for construction. Now we're going to be showing you a map of where it will happen and the detour routes. It's going to be near the Connecticut Science Center and Connecticut Convention Center. The project aims to repair the ramp to make it stronger and safer. The Connecticut Department of Transportation said the project will start early next year, and they said they expect to open the ramp back up by fall of 2026.